Well, basically, many people who come to Chicago want to take a tour of Chicago, specifically to see our very famous architecture, and especially those who go on the Chicago River. They're struck not only by the architecture, but also by the sculpture they encounter.
A site that we must mention is Ceres, the goddess of grain or agriculture, and she sits on the South Branch atop the Board of Trade. Her sculptor is John Storrs, and she's made out of aluminum, and she has been sitting there since the building opened about 1930, and she's very stylized. This is an Art Deco building, and so that fits with the design of the building. She actually looks down LaSalle Street, the financial street here in Chicago.
Now, another set that often are noted sit in front of the Merchandise Mart of Chicago. It is called the Merchants Hall of Fame. It was placed there in the 1950s by the then owners of the building, the Kennedy family. They decided since the Merchandise Mart was built concerning merchandising and sales, they want to commemorate the merchant princes of this country, so people like Marshall Field, Montgomery Ward, Mr. Wanamaker and Mr. Filene are all up, standing there with their heads facing away from us. They're looking at the building. All we do is see the back of their heads. On the North Branch, another sculpture that they encounter is a wonderful bronze sculpture that dates to about 1927, and it is a statue that sits on top of a condominium building that was originally an office building for the Montgomery Ward Company. The figure, by an unknown sculptor, though based on one by an sculptor named Rind, is called Progress Lighting the Way for Commerce, and it's a female figure balancing on foot with her hand outstretched, holding a wand as if she is lighting the way.